A new project here. It's a piece of amethyst. Rose de France amethyst. It's pretty good size, but the shape doesn't give me a real good indication of what I'm going to do. But I am going to try to do, again, we're going to try Lemon Party. I think this is a light enough material that it's going to have a good return on it. And of course, this was made for a 1.54 refractive index, which is what we got. On one side of the pavilion of the stone, there is quite a deep divot. So when I'm cutting those facets, I'm going to have to cut deep enough to get past that point. So I'm going to start there so I know how deep to cut. And I'll cut it down to close to where it has to be, and then I can go around and finish the other, rough out the other parts of the pavilion. I'm starting with a 600 grit diamond plate here. It's a steel plate that the electroplate diamond grit onto. They're real handy because you just use water. They're not too expensive, and it gives you a nice flat facet. So that's what we're starting with, and we're going to go all the way around every 6 degrees. And we're going to cut it to a culet point. That's our first main facets on the bottom of this design. So that's where we're heading right now. At this point, we're working on polishing the pavilion facets. Just about got them done here, and I am using the Spectra Ultra Lap. I like using that on any quartz product if I can, because it does a real good job. Well, we got the pavilion finished. Rose de France. It's a light, real light amethyst. And I'm going to glue it up for transfer now. Let's get going. Well, it looks like Riley's ready to go this morning. Got to pre-polish some facets, then the star facets and the table, and we'll be done with this stone. Are you ready to go, Riley? She's ready to observe anyway. Well, we've got everything cut and polished except the table. Now we're going to start the table. Got it set up. Here we go. Starting with an 800 grit disc here, because there's quite a bit of stone to get rid of. And I'll cut it down close, and then switch to probably 15, and then 3000, and then polish. Well, it's time to weigh and measure the stone, and after that we will have the final reveal.